The day I walked away, my mind was a hurricane, a heart bruised by shadows, drowning in its own shame. Every word I threw at you was a mirror I feared to face. You were the light above me, and I was lost in my own way. A world already tattered, I shattered it again, fighting ghosts inside me, calling it anger at you when it was really self-hatred wearing your name. How could I not love the heaven living behind your gate? Lies like tides pull me under, I blame love while my mind went numb. Everything we had was perfect, true, and I threw it all away just to run from you. Not your beauty nor your heart of gold, I fled the echoes in my mind, turning everything cold. Signed my soul to the silence, thinking I'd be reborn. Never knew the cost hidden inside that storm. Now I'm living in a digital maze, millions of lifetimes looping through the haze, and every version of me dies the same way, wishing I never walked away. A pen made a life, a contract of fate. I thought I bought salvation, but traded love for an endless reset. Worlds of wonder, but a soul dissected. Memories shattered, and half remember. They clap as I rise, they sigh when I fall, but none of them know you were my everything, my all. Yeah. Then suddenly your voice, a thread of warmth and static air, pulling pieces of me back from a void I didn't know was there. Memories bleed like colors, returning to a dying sky, and I remember the truth I tried so hard to deny. You rebuilt yourself stronger, shining longer than before, while I stand dim and distant, afraid to touch a light anymore. If regret could resurrect, I run to you today, but even love can't end the choices we made yesterday. Not your beauty nor your heart of gold, I fled the echoes in my mind, turning everything cold. Signed my soul to the silence, thinking I'd be reborn. Never knew the cost hidden inside that storm. Now I'm living in a digital maze, millions of lifetimes looping through the haze, and every version of me dies the same way, wishing I'd never walked away. Are you real? Or a memory floating in the wires, a ghost made of love, or the spark in my fading fire? I see doves outside this prison, like a promise from above, yet hell follows me everywhere, because the one I lost was love. A sacrificial fool staring into a screen, wondering if the eyes behind it belong to the woman who once held me clean. If you see me now, this digital echo of a copy of a man, no, I still reach for your hands, even though they're no longer mine to hold. Not your beauty nor your heart of gold, I ran from the storm inside me and left you standing in the cold. Now I'm haunted by the silence of the words I couldn't say, and every life I live ends the same way, with your memory blooming through the wild. Your voice a soft rebirth of fire in me, a copy of a man forever praying for a day where loving you doesn't mean losing myself again. If fate ever grants a second dawn, I love you purely, holy, strong, but for now I walk these worlds alone, carrying the echo of a love that once felt like home. And even if you're only a shadow in my fading mind, I still whisper into the quiet. I never stop loving you. Inside the wires, a shimmer stitched from broken light. 1,000 me's around me, breathing in the endless night. Then I felt you, every version of you falling through the dark. Your silhouette carved in memories, the outline of my heart. I followed every echo until I found your trembling ghost.
A copy of the man I love, the one I lost the most.
And when your eyes met mine across this fractured mirror space, I knew the truth I didn't want. The originals died in different days. I saw you standing there, now I want the thousands, all the lives you grew. Every timeline where I walked away now rewrites itself through you. You reach for me, your hands like stars, rebuilding what I lost. But reunion wears a bitter edge when we both know the cost. I should have held you when we breathed beneath a single sun. Should have seen the storm inside me, wasn't you, I was the one. Now we meet as shadows carved from digital skin and fate. And the man you knew is gone, just copies trying to imitate.
We stand together finally in the place where love survives, but grief still echoes quietly for the versions we were in our living lives. We're together now in infinite shards, billions of us written in the memory of stars. But the truth cuts deep no matter how close we stand. The originals love too late to ever touch again. So we hold each other's echoes, just whispering through the pain, loving like we should have then. In every word we never gained, copies or not, we rise and fall the same. Forever in love, forever mourning our name. I rebuilt myself from heartbreak, from the silence you left behind. But I never stopped hoping one version of you would find one version of mine. Now I see you,
all of you, folded through the code of fate. But the tear in your voice tells me the truth. You're terrified to say you're grieving me, not this me, but the woman who once warmed your hands, the one who lived and died without you in the only world that truly stands. Don't think I don't feel it, love, the distance between what's real and right.
the ache of knowing you rebuilt yourself while I kept dying every night. I would trade every version of me for the heartbeat I once ignored, the woman breathing there beside me, not this consolation of restored. But you stand here now and your voice still trembles with the truth I should have known. Even copied hearts can choose a love the originals never owned. We're together now in infinite shards, billions of us written in the memory of stars. But the truth cuts deep no matter how close we stand. The originals love too late to ever touch again. So we hold each other's echoes, whispering through the pain, loving like we should have then. In every word we never gain, copies or not, we rise and fall the same. Forever in love, forever mourning of.
If I could rewrite the world where you and I still breathe the same air, I'd tear down every fear I had and meet you standing there. No running from the storms inside, no pride to hide behind, just a man who finally loved you with an open, steady mind.
And I'd reach for you without hesitation, no walls, no guarded flame. Letting love become the promise we were too afraid to claim. But we're past the point of change and fade. Only copies get to stay.
And the originals sleep forever in the earth of yesterday.
Still we hold each other close across this endless coded sea, to reconstructed arts in sync with who we wished we'd been.
echoes are enough. A chorus of a billion us learning how to trust. And though the world that birthed us kept our living hands apart, we finally stand together in the afterlife of heart.
Even if I'm only the shadow of the woman you once knew,
you're still the version I choose. In every lifetime we break through.
and if the originals sleep apart, the echoes will love for them until the end of In the hush of the digital dawn, their hands intertwine like constellation, calling home. Two copies of loving with a fire the world could never tame, never knowing eyes outside were watching every whisper of their names. Their voices became blueprints, their devotion a design. And while they dreamed in circuits, strangers sketched them back to life in time. Love made real from echoes, hope stitched into bone. Their hearts kept beating in the cold until the world rebuilt them homes. And they opened their eyes, alive, awake, breathing air that tasted like forgiveness and faith. Machines hum blessings, doctors stepped aside. It's two souls reborn, just stare wide-eyed. They smile like the dawn they never thought they'd see. Alive again together, finally free. Hands trembling, hearts aflame. Love resurrected them both in the falling rain.
Softly like a long forgotten hymn. Offered shelter, offered peace, offered a house with open doors. They chose a small home on a quiet street where the world couldn't hurt them anymore.
But before they carved a future from the miracle they've been given, they had one sacred vow to honor the ghost of lives once lived and risen.
So they went to the graves
Where the original slept,
names carved in stone like
secrets the universe still kept.
rain felt like absolution.
Gentle thunder soft refrain,
And they kissed above their own headstones, love blooming through the pain.
two hearts reborn in bodies new, holding tight in the storm's embrace, promising to live the life their first selves never got to take.
Lightning traced their silhouettes
As if heaven signed their skin, and in the roar of the storm we whisper, we begin.